Jean-Joseph traded grocery store aisles
Oh, I was working for Publix for 15 years as a team leader.
for the open road. He's held his CDL for more than a year, but Joseph is already in his 50s and says this won't be a long career.
So I'm getting old. I don't see myself behind the wheel between like 70, 75 years old.
Whether they're 55 or 25, commercial truck drivers keep our economy going.
So if you have a younger generation coming to take over, that will be perfect.
The Florida Trucking Association wants to keep the number of drivers stable so we don't face a shortage situation again.
Everything that we use, touch, wear, drive on is brought to you by a truck at some point. And so we need to refill those job openings for all of the retirees that are, leaving the field just due to their age.
Out of 3.5 million CDL holders nationwide, Florida has more than 500,000 according to the FTA. CDL instructor Peterson Registre says more young drivers are joining that number.
From 18 and up.
So you've seen young drivers that young who
Yes.
want to get started early.
Yes.
But they're not driving cross country.
Right now, an 18 to 20-year-old can hold a CDL Class A license and drive throughout the state. They can drive from Key West to Pensacola, but as of right now, they can't cross lines.
A new nationwide program seeks to change that. 3,000 drivers between 18 and 20 years old will be chosen to work while crossing state lines.
With a lot of checks and balances, with a lot of extra safety technologies, with a experienced driver in the cab with that 18 to 20-year-old.
Those apprentice drivers have to apply through approved companies. They also have to work with another experienced CDL driver at all times, who's at least 26 years old. Registry says that supervision is vital to make sure that everyone stays safe on the road.
Maybe they're not paying attention, maybe they're not that serious, so they have to have some experience under their belt before, we could really trust them to drive the rig by themselves.
Drivers agree there can and should be more money if the work takes them over state lines. Registry says this can bring in more young drivers.
The industry, the door is always open, but it doesn't mean everybody that go into the door will stay in the door, you understand?
Some drivers argue this would cut out independent drivers who aren't tied to big companies. So what's the best way forward?
I think the best thing to keep them in the industry is better pay, better benefits.
Like every other industry, drivers say the pay has to match inflation and rising cost of living.
Let's say somebody's working in Florida, at least 45,000 and up. So if somebody's making 45,000 and up and they're going home every day or they're going home every weekend, you will have more stable drivers.
But if they're going out of state, where do you think?
If they're going out of state, I think they should get at least 100,000 and up.
Joseph says it has to go beyond salary. Young drivers need good benefits, good health insurance, and the right training. The apprenticeship program has a long way to go, but he says it's a start.
It's a booming business with a lot of opportunities for everyone, and we really want to encourage the new generation to get involved in the industry.
Reporting for NBC2, I'm Ashley Graham.